have a gift that nobody can see, that was handed over to us to do something amazing. Take the gift, man. Take the gift. Take the gift, man. And let the Most High work in you to do something you have never done.
I ain't even impressed what you expect. You see this shit? Hold on, this one West on my chest.
One West world. That's it. Oh.
Fuck a street code, let a priest law. No stain, break gang with the leash off. I ain't nothing of this world, I need a respawn. I just know they wish that I would stop, but I keep going. These fringes on my calf like a tube sock. I used to stuff the loose ones in my shoebox. And we came a long way from the curbside. Now we looking from the top from a bird eye. And I can't leave my brother on the battlefield. Lord, let the hell rain, we gon' see who real. And you know they gon' hate when they see a plate. So imagine what they doing for $250,000. And we really the only ones going to war. You niggas just be talking like y'all won the war. I made love to this truth and there's no divorce. My Spanish mommy call me Poppy like a corner store. Let me show you how to do it. City living by the word, I think it's time he proved it. I think you better use your head before you fucking lose it. And save the actor for the camera, this is not a movie. I pray to God I don't fall off. I ain't nothing like y'all. Niggas think they slime, cut their head off a python. Blame me for my outlook, never counted the lookouts. The world said I wasn't shit, but look at how I turned out. Not so bad, huh? Why you mad, huh? We go hard, but go harder for the have-not. Listen, when that oil hit your leg, then you can't stop. Your feet better hit the ground running, this shit bedrock. Man, we tried to put him on, but he sleep. Waking up the people, that's the job for a priest. Hopped out the wheel, fringes swinging like a pendulum. You heard of the tribes? Where the fuck you think they get it from? Look, I'm a soldier, get the order, then I get it done. Got some big shit to split the water, make these niggas run. Why you hurt? If I told the truth, then I showed you love. Let me prove it. Wanna move right? Let me show you how to do it. Let me show you how to do it. City living by the word, I think it's time he proved it. I think you better use your head before you fucking lose it. And save the actor for the camera, this is not a movie.
Don't step over the line, though. Everybody, anybody, it's up for everybody. And that's not I got bigger fish to fry. I got people to save. I ain't even on a rap, so I already beat the rap shit.
Hey, Shalom, y'all gotta bear with me. I'm running the computer tonight, and I'm completely illiterate when it comes to this computer. You know what I mean? Shout out to Abad. Abad service is major when it comes to this truth. You know what I mean? So y'all bear with us tonight while I learn the ins and outs of this technology. You know what I mean? I'm over Sanat, holding it down for Thursday class and I.S.U.P.K Philadelphia history class. Today, Abad, what was the topic? What was you explaining the topic as, Abad?
Yes. The topic is, during these last days of time, who is the devil today? And who are the angels? And who wins in the end?
I'm sure you know the answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so the angels are
us, the blacks, Hispanics, the native men.
Right. And then the devils are
the oppressor.
Now, why is that important? Because, you know, the Bible, okay. What does a Christian think about when they hear about angels and devils and demons? What is their first initial response to angels and devils and demons? Well, how do they think about it?
Yes. They think of like a heaven in the sky and a hell underground.
So if they was to see an angel, what would it look like?
Based on it'll probably look like an oppressor. Probably look like an oppressor's baby.
There you go. So an angel to them, An angel to them. How can I put this? Okay. Their
Their version of angel is probably like non-threatening.
yeah. The representation of an angel to them looks like them, non-threatening, and it's here to do what?
On the viewpoint of blacks, Hispanics, or the viewpoint of Esau?
Their angel. When the Christian sees an angel,
yeah.
what is their angel here to do? Like what is their angel's goal?
Yes, it's crazy because their angel's goal is weird. It's basically they don't know it, but it's to keep them asleep, so to speak. But they don't know that.
I like it.
They don't know that though.
Now give me the demon. Give me the devil. The devil. What does a devil or a demon look like? Let's say devil. What does a devil look like to an oppressor or a Christian?
Yes, like a fiery man, I guess. Fiery man with a pitchfork.
Okay. You ever seen scary movies? Any scary movie?
Yes, but not recently.
Okay, well, let's give me one. Give me a scary movie that you like, that you may have seen, that we both have seen. That you
yes, Jason.
Jason. That's a thriller. Give me like a scary movie, a horror movie.
Do scary movie count?
No.
Oh.
No, that don't count. It's not a scary movie. He said scary movie. Give me another one. Okay, let's take something like Exorcist.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's an actual horror movie. What makes it horrifying?
Oh. Is it the rituals?
The religion.
Or the religion?
Religion is what makes it horrifying, because they say, oh, this person has a demon. And then they send a priest in.
Right.
And the priest has the little, the white John on him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's casting out a demon. Right. And this person allegedly has a demon on him. And you could tell the demon is here because they act irate, you know what I'm saying? Or they do something that looks demonic. Right. But the only reason you can identify it's demonic is because of the religion. So every single horror movie has one thing in common: Christianity. That's how it becomes horror. You can't have a horror movie without a pastor or some form of Christianity. Now, you don't ever really see the angels in that movie. You just see the demons and the religion. You know what I'm saying? And what is the demon's job? Once again.
Yes, sir. The demon's job is to get you to do something bad.
Yeah, it's like I got the computer tonight. So if y'all got any, questions online or whatever, y'all want to talk online, I can see it right here in front of me. So y'all type in your questions or whatever. We can make this interactive. You know what I'm saying? You want to respond online, you can respond, and I'll see your answers. All right. But go ahead.
The demon's job is to make you do something wrong, bad, get you to basically ultimately die, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and the demon wants you to kill yourself. All right, let's start off with Matthew chapter 22, verse 29. We called this the title of the class today, the angels in the ghetto, because realistically, when the Bible talks about angels, it's talking about messengers of God. You know what I'm saying? And what Abba said earlier was a messenger or a child of the Most High is here to deliver the message of God. And who's here to deliver the message of God? The Israelites. Who has the message of God? The Israelites. Unfortunately, the Most High's angels are stuck on childcare, are stuck in the prison systems, are stuck in drug, trades or some type of drug abuse, or you know what I'm saying, or being a drug addict or a drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? The angels of the Most High have lost their power, right? Like you said earlier, we lost our estate. We left our first estate and we gave it away. We gave it to an oppressor. And now the oppressor lives in what we once called home, or the area that we had to operate in, right? So now they get to call themselves angels. They get to call themselves the help or the savior, you know what I'm saying, or the liaison between the Most High and the people on earth. the little hats. You know what I'm saying? Those little hats or those, I'm gonna call them the Ishmen. You know what I'm saying? Those Ishmen have developed a reputation of being the culture who's responsible for the knowledge of the Most High, right? So, but we understand that the angels of the Most High is right here in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? They live right here next door to you, blasting Biggie and Tupac. You know what I'm saying? The angels of the Most High don't even know that they're angels. You know what I'm saying? They over there, doing God knows what because they've never been taught who they are. They've never been instructed what your job is. We was talking about this today, me and my Red, how America is a capitalist state. America is a corporation. So many years ago, we would have lived a life of building tents and having children. You know what I'm saying? And we would have lived a life where being fruitful was important, right? Having children was important. But today, you got to think about how you're going to pay your bills. Today, you got to think about how you're going to support the kids and where they're going to go to school at. You got to think about how you're going to feed the kids because there's not enough money to go around. Who's going to watch the kids in daycare? So now you don't have as many kids because it's too much of an expense. And so now what happens is the woman has to work, right? So now she can no longer watch the kids or she can no longer be a mother figure because now her mind thinks she has to provide because the man isn't able to do all of it on his own with 10, 12, 15 kids. So the woman feels as though in order to pay rent or pay mortgage or pay the bills, she has to contribute. That's the oppressor's mind state. Because we believe that money, assets is the key to life. When the Bible just say be fruitful and multiply. At the beginning, we were just told to be fruitful and multiply, populate the earth. So whereas though in the day we would have had 16 children in the household, 8, 9 children in the household, 5 children in the household. Today you got tops 3, tops maybe 4. Because we thinking about who gonna provide for these kids. You got to get a bigger car, a bigger house, a better job. You know what I'm saying? Back in the 40s and the 50s, we wasn't thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? We was just doing what we do naturally. So, the Corporation of America has trained us to play their game, to assimilate to what they made society today. And so now we're caught up in the lifestyle where we got to work as much as we can. We work 80 hours a week. Your mom is working 40 hours a week. She ain't never home. You in daycare or your kids, your brother's in daycare. By the time you grow up, they work. Everybody's working. You outside running the streets with Jaheim in them because that's who's teaching you. Or you listening to some rap music or watching TV. That's who's teaching you. So America is teaching you. Meanwhile, taking your family out the house. That's what happened to the angels. They programmed. And we forced to believe what we think is right because we don't have anybody giving us this information. We've been robbed of what's special to us, which is time and knowledge. And because we don't have that, we just work all the time. We just work all the time, go to school all the time, and just do what America makes us think is right. And we don't have the time for ourselves. We don't have the time for our children. We don't learn. We don't teach. All we do is assimilate. And that's called slavery. The angels of the Most High are in slavery. What you got?
Sir. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 29.
Let me get there with you. I'm going to follow with my phone. Go ahead.
Jesus answered and said unto them, Ye do err, not knowing the scripture, nor the power of God.
Say again.
Ye do err, not knowing the scriptures, nor the power of God.
And we don't know the power of the Most High. And that's our problem. Error means what? What does error mean? Mm-hmm.
Error means to make an error.
Error. So what's our error? It's right in front of you.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yeah. Not understanding the scriptures
And
and the power of God.
right. So we don't know the power of the Most High. We don't know the scriptures. Both of those things teach us how to be stronger. Because if you knew the power of the Most High, you would know that the Lord gave Peter the power to walk on water. The Lord gave Moses the power to split the ocean. He gave Elijah the power to bring back a dead nigga. Christ brought a nigga back from the dead. That's the power of the Most High. We don't know the power that the Most High wills. We don't know the scriptures. We don't know that what Peter went through. We don't know what Paul went through. Elijah, Elisha, Samuel. You know what I'm saying? We don't even know the things that the Most High has in store for us. And that's our problem. Want to know why? Because we know more about LeBron James. We know more about Michael Jackson. We know more about Shaquille O'Neal and Jay-Z and Floyd Mayweather. We study that to a T. You ask somebody about Michael Jordan, you know, all his stats. You ask somebody about LeBron James, they tell you all the stats, run it down. Ask somebody about what Christ did in Matthew chapter 6. That's where we should be. We should be to the point where we can run the stats down on Christ. Give you his stat sheet. Run down his playbook. Yeah, this okay. So boom, right after he left being with what's his name? John the Baptist, he went into the wilderness for 40 days. Okay, boom. After that, he had the class, he taught the class in Matthew chapter 6. Boom, you run it down. This was the playbook. This was Christ's the whole thing. I could run it down for you. But instead, we worry more so about who our ops is. And that's our problem. Because we don't know the Most High. We don't know the scriptures. And because we don't know either one of those things, we don't know who we are. We don't know the power that we have. Because ye are little gods. You represent the Most High. You are his messenger, his princes, his sons, his angels. And because we don't know the Most High, we don't know what he told us. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 30. For in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God.
But are as the what?
But are as the angels of God in heaven.
Now, for in the resurrection, they neither marry nor are given in marriage, but are as the angels of God in heaven. Meaning what? In the resurrection, you are right. Christ came to make you into an angel, Abad. You're going to be a flying baby. You're going to be Cupid, Abad. Christ came to make you into Cupid. Give me another one of them little angels they be talking about. He came to, you know what I mean, give you some wings and be an angel. You're going to be somebody's grandma. They be like that. They be like, look, they be like, my grandma watching over me. That's my angel. You're going to be somebody's grandma, but I'm playing, but you get what I mean, right? When we think about angels, we don't understand what it means. Because once you learn the scriptures and you learn who you are, you change. You're born again. And when you're born again, you're not worried about worldly things. You become as an angel of the Most High. You hear as a messenger of the Most High. Christ died so you can become an angel. And you learned that you're an angel. So what you do? You now live in Christ's stead. You live the life that Christ would have lived because he's dead and you're alive. So you live the life that he would have lived if he was alive. That's a scripture. I don't know which one it was, but that's for sure. I think it's Ephesians or something like that. If you in the chat, you could probably type it in, but that's for sure a scripture. Christ is dead. He's no longer here. So you live the life that he would have lived because you are the angel, the representation, the messenger that the Most High sent on earth today. Right? Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 31. But as touching the resurrection of the dead,
Mm-hmm.
have ye not read that which was spoken unto you by God, saying, verse 32, I am the God of Abraham,
Mm-hmm.
the God of Isaac,
Mm-hmm.
and the God of Jacob.
Good.
God is not the God of the dead, but of the living.
So, I mean, when you think about, your aunt, she passed away. You like, my aunt, she up there, she watching me. You know what I'm saying? That's my angel. He's not the God of the dead. So his angels aren't dead. His angels are
Lie.
living. His angels are here. But his angels don't know that they're angels. So your aunt, yeah, she did die. But now she's where?
Reborn.
In the ghetto. Your aunt is born again, but she's in the ghetto. So our job is to go rescue your aunt. Teach your aunt who she is. So now that she's dead, she can know who she is when she comes back to life. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
All right, drop that. Give me 1 Corinthians 15 and 53.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 53.
Correct.
For this corruptible
Mm-hmm.
must put on incorruption,
Mm-hmm.
and this mortal must put on immortality.
Meaning what? Matter of fact, go back to 2 verses.
Yes, sir. Verse 51. Behold,
Mm-hmm.
I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep,
It's not all sleep. Go ahead.
but we shall all be changed.
Go ahead.
Verse 52. In a moment,
We all gonna be changed. We're not gonna be asleep. We're gonna be changed in the moment when that day comes. Go ahead.
in the twinkling of an eye,
Mm-hmm.
at the last trump,
Mm-hmm. That's not talking about Donald. Go ahead.
for the trumpet shall sound,
Mm-hmm.
and the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Now, the people that we know, that we seen every day, right? When that day come, they're going to know who the Most High is. Everything you said to them is going to make sense. Them niggas on the corner wasn't lying. Them niggas with them costumes on them fringes, they wasn't lying. I get it now. In the twinkling of an eye, everything makes sense. But in that day, they'll know who the Most High is. They'll understand the scriptures because you've been teaching it to them for so many years, right? And now the corruptible are going to be made incorruptible because now they understand the truth. They get it. And the dead are going to be made immortal, meaning they're no longer dead. Their souls, their spirits are now angels of the Most High. Keep going.
Yes, sir. And we shall be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 53. For this corruptible must put on incorruption,
Mm-hmm.
and this mortal must put on immortality.
What?
Verse 54. So when this corruptible shall have put on incorruption,
Mm-hmm.
and this mortal shall have put on immortality, then shall be brought to pass the saying that is written,
Mm-hmm.
death is swallowed up in victory.
Meaning what? What?
Yes.
Shout out to Greenville, South Carolina. What?
Most on Christ. The punishment of death, the plague of death,
How did death get here?
through envy of the devil.
That's heavy. That's heavy. Death absolutely got here through envy of the devil. They was out there looking for them. What was he? How he said it the last time we said it? Was it cheesesteaks? Adam and Eve was out there trying to find some good cheesesteaks outside the garden. And the devil was like, yo, we got good cheesesteaks on 52nd Street. They like, nah, we supposed to stay in the garden. They like, I'm telling you, they got good cheesesteaks down there, just luring them out of their spot, tricking them out of their spot. And then one day they was like, Eve looked at him like, yo, you trying to get a cheesesteak in 52nd Street? And Adam was like, nah, we got a good tree over here. We got a good cheesesteak spot right here. The Lord gave us this cheesesteak spot. And then she like, nah, but they said they better down 52nd Street. She's luring them out of his spot. Right? And then one day they went. The devil got them to go outside of their spot. And when they got out there, Now they understand what good and evil is, because now the Most High was able to punish them because they disobeyed him, right? Death came into the world through sin, through disobeying the Most High. And so now that the Most High showed us what the punishment for sin is, Most High curse. So now that the Most High showed us what the punishment for death is, now we see what happens when we're corrupted. So when death is overcome through a victory, that means we can no longer die. Now we're gonna die. You know, we're gonna get older, but we ain't gonna die 16 years old in the street, a bitter death where some kid get his life taken away from him over a drug deal, or some father get his life taken away sitting on the step talking to his kids, or some kids roll down the street, shoot the block up, and some little girl gets shot in her head. We ain't gonna know that type of death. That death is going to be overcome through victory. Why? Because there's no more sin. And that's when the angels release the ghetto. Ghetto, just so people understand, ghetto isn't a bad term. The word ghetto just means neighborhood of. So like when you read old books, they'll say the ghetto of the Russians, the ghetto of the white people, you know what I'm saying, or the ghetto of the Jews. Ghetto just means neighborhood. So when we think ghetto, we think of neighborhood of. So now we've just been associated with the ghetto of the niggas. So we think ghetto is like a bad term, but really it just means neighborhood of. If I'm not mistaken, you can look it up on your own. But when you read old books, you'll see that it says different types of ghettos or different types of neighborhoods for different types of people. So our neighborhood won't live like that no more. We won't have a neighborhood where we in fear of our life every day. They smoking weed outside, and they got an issue with the niggas up the block, and the niggas up the block don't like them because they got better weed, or they got better coke, or they got better whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now them niggas up the block trying to take this block, and that's not gonna be in our neighborhoods no more. Right. We don't need to live like that. We're gonna be worrying about who going to class tomorrow, what neighborhood we taking over tomorrow, who teaching tomorrow. This whole block is this one West block. This the Lord's block. And now niggas is arguing about who teaching the young men. What they doing when they getting raised up, and you know what I'm saying, how they treating the older heads. That's what we're going to be worried about. It's going to be a different life. Death is, we beat death. We cooked death. We done cooked sin and murder and all type of wickedness that we've been victims of. Read what you got again.
Yes, sir. So when this corruptible shall put on incorruption.
Now, when this happened, the corruptible shall put on incorruption. There ain't gonna be no devil no more. Why? Because now everybody learned who the angels are. It ain't gonna be no demon no more, because no demon can talk to you, because you got angels beside you. You got brothers beside you. Too many brothers. Whereas though a demon ain't gonna be like, hey, try this nigga this morning. I showed up 15 minutes later than him. And he was like, yeah, I want the Burger King. I was like, nigga, you want the Burger King? It's 8 o'clock in the morning. He's like, no, I got a sandwich. I was like, what you get? He said, I got a ham, bacon, sausage, croissant. God damn, this nigga got a triple swan sandwich. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the day is gonna come where we don't even have to ask that question. I don't even have to teach this brother about swine. I'm like, hey, you eat dog too? You eat cat too? You know what I'm saying? I'm bidding with him, but it's just as like we joke about the truth. But I want you, like, this is subtle, it's spoon feeding, because I'm not gonna force the truth on him. I'm like, oh, you eat cat, you eat dog too? And he gonna understand that the pig is an unclean animal. Whole time I'm giving him Leviticus. But one day he gonna get it. In a twinkling of an eye, he gonna get it. And the corruptible is gonna be made incorruptible. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And this mortal shall have put on immortality.
Go ahead.
Then shall be brought to pass the same that is written.
It is written. Go ahead.
Death is swallowed up in victory.
Mm-hmm. You want to keep going, or you want to go to the next scripture?
We can keep going.
Go ahead.
Verse 55.
Mm-hmm.
O death,
Mm-hmm.
where is thy sting?
Mm-hmm.
O grave, where is thy victory?
Yeah, we ain't gonna be asking. We ain't gonna be. Where's your sting? Death ain't no more death. Ain't no more graves. Graves ain't winning no more. The cemeteries are full to capacity. You know, they take people on tours of the cemeteries in New Orleans, because in New Orleans the ground is at sea level. So if you dig under the ground, it's water. So they can't bury the dead. So they bury them above ground. So all the cemeteries in New Orleans are above ground. That's why they call it spooky. They take you on tours in cemeteries. They call it ghost tours. And they make you believe that you're seeing ghosts. But we ain't gonna see no more of them. They paying money. They just taking your money. They duping you. There ain't no ghosts. You dig what I'm saying? Like, there's no more robbing the people. There's no more making us believe that pork sandwiches are good. There's no more making us believe that ghosts are good or here or whatever the case may be. We're no longer robbed. We're no longer taught evil. Where's your victory, death? Where is your victory, grave? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 56. The sting of death is sin,
Mm-hmm.
and the strength of sin is the law.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 57. But thanks be to God.
The strength of sin is the law. You understand that, right? The law is what punishes you. The law is the punishment of sin. No different than saying the strength of crime is the police. Go ahead.
Verse 57. But thanks be to God, which giveth
Thanks
us
be to the Most High. Go ahead.
which giveth us the victory
Which give us the victory, and we won because we learned who we are. Go ahead.
through our Lord Jesus Christ.
Through our King, Yahweh Shai Mashiach. Go ahead.
Verse 58. Therefore, my beloved brethren, be
Mhm.
ye steadfast,
Stand strong. Go ahead.
unmovable,
Go ahead.
always abounding in the work of
In
the
the
Lord.
what?
Always abounding in the work of the Lord.
In the what?
In the work of the Lord.
That's what we stay in, because that's how you stay strong. Is in the work. That's what binds us together. The work. Like, we working right now, and when we get done working, we're gonna have a beer. We're gonna play some chess. We're gonna play some dominoes, and Abad is a monster in chess. I'll be trying to cook you. I'll be learning his strategies. Abad, man, it's gonna be study one of these days. I sit there and just watch Abad play chess, and I'm like, one day, I'm gonna celebrate the victory. I'm gonna celebrate the victory one day. You know what I mean? We bond together through this work. We go to camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, you learn me through camp. I learn you through camp. We learn about who we are in the work. We go to whatever city the Lord sends us to. We in the car riding to, shout out to Bun. We in the car riding to Montreal and back. Shout out to Thao Bar. Shout out to General Q. We in the car riding to Montreal and Toronto. Shout out to Tazadak and Arun. We in the car riding to El Paso and Memphis and New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? We bond together in the work. Shout out to Kev Soccer War. You know what I'm saying? That's how we learn each other. We in any city doing the work of the Most High. You learn the brothers that's around you. The work is what keep you bonded. The work is what keep you strong. Otherwise, you outside learning about the world. This work is what keeps us strong. This work is what keeps us together. Go ahead.
For as much as ye know that your labor is not in vain in the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That was it.
Does it? Try and watch this John right here, because I got the I got the comments right in front of me. So if y'all comment, I can see y'all comments now. Normally I would have to show me y'all comments, but I can see it now. You know what I mean? So I'm looking at what they typing. But you got that right, Abad?
Yeah.
You understand, you know what I'm saying, what we saying in that. You know what I mean? Give me 2 Peter 2 and 4.
This is the book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
For if God spared not the angels that sinned,
Mm-hmm.
but cast them down to hell,
Mm-hmm.
and delivered them into chains of darkness,
Mm-hmm.
to be reserved unto judgment.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5. And spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example,
Ensemble.
Ensemble.
Example, same thing, example.
making them an ensemble
Mhm.
unto those that after should live ungodly.
Now, go back to 4. Break it down from the top.
Yes, sir. Verse 4. For if God spared not the angels
The
that
who?
sinned,
God spared not the who?
for if God spared not the angels that sinned,
What does that mean? Break that down. The angels that sinned. Talk to me about who are the angels that sinned?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, yes, yes. Because this could be specific. I'm not. This could be specifically talking about when the sons of God slept with the daughters of men. I'm not sure.
Okay, yes, but who are the sons of God?
Oh, that one of the Adam's family.
Okay, so who are they today?
Oh, us.
Us.
Man,
So who sinned?
we did.
We sinned, right? So we sinned. Go ahead. First off, you got to understand, Salaki. First off, it says the angels of God sinned, right? So now you got to understand that the angels of the Most High, the angels up in the 4th dimension, they ain't sinning. They not subject to temptation because the Lord gave temptation to who? Us, to prove us. And who's our temptation? Esau. Esau is the belt, the whipping stick, and he gives us bacon ham sandwiches in the morning and put the commercial on TV. Try this bacon sandwich hamburger or ham bacon sandwich, and you like, damn, that joint look good. And then you see a Hamite walk by, like, oh, she fat. And then you see a dog burger on your or kangaroo burger on your plate. You're like, that joint juicy. But who puts it in your face? Esau. He gives you the temptation to want to sin. But the angels in heaven ain't sinning. They throwing their crowns at the Most High all day long. They doing what the Most High tell them to do. Most High like, yo, you see my man Job? Be like, yeah, come on, come. Like, go get it. Come on, come. They doing what the Most High told them to do. They don't deal with no temptation. But us, we got something different. We got a different type of temptation. Social media. We hate each other over social media. So she said, what? Oh, this bitch. Oh, he said, what? Oh, this nigga, we got a different type of temptation. The world, the people in the world, and everything of the world is our temptation. And they are of their father, the devil. You following me? All right, go ahead.
But cast them down to hell.
Mm-hmm. Now, where did the angels go?
To hell.
Meaning what? What? You ain't gotta raise your hand. You only one here.
An extremely low estate.
Give me an example.
Poverty.
And the angels are now where?
I want to say ghetto, but
In the ghetto. The angels are in the ghetto. That's what you asked for, right? Most High Christ. The angels now are in the ghettos. We got cast down into hell because we sin. Because we love the oppressor more than the Most High. Because we don't know the scriptures. We don't know the Most High. What we do know is LeBron James stats. What we do know is how much ounces is in the pound. What we do know is how many grams is in the ounce and how much 7.5 of them cost. What we do know is where to set up shop at, who on the corner. What we do know is, what we don't know, what we gamble with is our freedom and how the judge is going to respond to our foolery. We do know how to survive in them jails, right? We learned sin and we made sin look cool. We do know what dreadlocks, we know how to lock the dreads. You know what I'm saying? Like, we learned sin and made it our lifestyle. And because of that, we find ourselves in hell. We find ourselves right down in the ghetto on 52nd and Market, trying to live the life that we went house shopping today, looking for a place to stay. This house was so small. I'm talking about it was so small. The refrigerator, I was taller than the refrigerator. And the refrigerator is about this big. They wanted like $12.50 for it, right? The living room was no bigger than this table. And the kitchen was tiny. You go up, between the living room and the kitchen is a hallway, a little tiny hallway. That's the steps. It looked like a project house. And I didn't even get to the outside yet. You go up the steps and it's just bang. You go left or right. Right was a small little room in the front, and you go left is a bathroom and the tiniest room you can see ever. That house was $12.50. Yeah. And then it was bad because there was no street. So it was a field, like it was like the middle of a block. We on a block. It's like houses, and then it's just a street sign. But it was like a field on the side. It was no sidewalk, no street that go on the street sign. It was just a sign that said Moyer Street in Chester, Moyer Street, and it was just houses back there. So in order to get to your house, you had to walk through this. Looked like it was ticks and all type of bugs, and it was just nasty grass in the back. That's where we live at. We live there for $12.50, and they just taking your money. I'm like, who's paying $12.50 for this house? This house, I wish I could show you this house. It was no way possible you can put people there and they live there and they thrive. I don't even know what that was, but they charged me $12.50, and they're gonna get their $12.50 because we live in the ghetto and we don't even know what it's like to live somewhere else. We can't even fathom the beauty that's outside of Chester, outside of Philadelphia, outside of our little habitat. We got accustomed to living in hell. That's cool. That's a good thing. To us, I got a crib. Oh, I got it. Oh, you don't what they say? Yuck in my yum, or however they put it. You know what I'm saying? Don't rain on my parade. Are you hating? It's sad how we make poor look good. How we make poverty look good. How we make our sin look good. And we just comfortable with it. It was so sad to see, man. I wish I took a video of it. Keep going.
Yes, sir. But cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness.
Absolutely. Shout out to Quadazai. We are the angels in the ghetto, man. You already know. You already know. We the angels in the ghetto. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Abad.
And delivered them into chains of darkness.
And so what happened to them angels when they sinned? They went into hell and he delivered us into chains of darkness. And that's why we crying in themselves. That's why we crying at night trying to figure out how we gonna pay these bills. I mean, I don't know if you ever been through them jails. I haven't, luckily. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, but I've been one or two places I shouldn't have gone. But we hear stories about them all the time when they go up top. They got this thing when you get up to Camp Hill, right? When you go through the system in Pennsylvania. And Pennsylvania is the first you go through your county jail, and then you get to a regional jail, which here would be Phoenix. Or it was Graterford, but it's Phoenix now. After that, they said it's 2 buses a week coming out the city. 60 people in a bus, maybe. They shoveling out 60 people a week out of the city into the prison systems. Do the numbers on that. When you get to where you get classified at, which is called Camp Hill, right? They do this game called You Burnt, right? So the correctional officers burn you for everything. We say it out here in the streets, but they get it from their jail. So they be like, they could hear you talking in your cell because it's intercoms. There's 2-way intercoms in the cell. So if you be like, man, I hate that guard, man. She always da-da-da-da-da. They hear you in the cell. You burnt. You burnt means you lost your privileges. So eating dinner tonight, you burnt. Taking a shower, you burnt. Every 3 days, you got to choose if you want to take a shower, use the phone, or use a kiosk, which is sending out messages. Every 3 days, you got to choose between a phone call and a shower. Every 3 days. So it's not 3 days. If it's the morning of one day, they skip that whole time. That night, the next night, you get to choose shower or phone. So it's a whole 2 days. and then it's another 2-day cycle, shower or phone. And they burn you. So you might be talking on the phone like, yo, you burnt, it come through. Or you might be walking in line, you got your pants cuffed up, you burnt. Or you talking to somebody too loud, you burnt. Which means you might not shower for a week. You might not eat for a week. They make sure you eat lunch, but breakfast and dinner, you burnt. You might not get on the phone for a month, 6 months. Shout out to my cousin, he going up there right now. He just got the Camp Hill, like, I don't know, like 4 or 5 days ago. You know what I'm saying? And the stories is crazy. It's sad how they treat us. We in them chains, in the darkness. And you got to think, some of them brothers looking at years in their life, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. And the first thing they do is get to this place and people burning them, taking advantage of them. You know how many tears fall in them dark cells? You know how many people stay up crying at night because they done got caught up? The devil tricked them out of their spot. And now the Lord's angels is somewhere in some cell rotting to death. Because we sinned, man. Because you wasn't able to listen to the angels when you was here. We didn't have that block when we was here. You didn't listen to them niggas on the corner with them fringes swinging and them shields on their neck. And now you crying yourself to sleep at night. Can you imagine the judge bang a gavel and tell you 50 to 100 years? I can't even imagine it. I don't even know what I would do with my life if somebody sentenced me to 100 years. Triple life. Read that again.
Yes, sir. And delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved unto judgment.
To reserve unto judgment. Judgment is what?
That's when Christ returned.
No.
Oh.
What judgment mean?
Punishment.
Punishment. Reserve. Reserve meaning you set aside to receive your punishment. We set aside to receive our punishment. Now, all of us ain't sitting in them jail cells. Some of us just sitting in the car crying about the bills we got to pay. Some of us sitting in the car crying about the child support we got to deal with. Or some of us is sitting at the house crying about this dragon we got upstairs. Or how you going to deal with the oppression that's been put on you. Some of us is just crying about being oppressed or decisions we got to make. You know what I'm saying? Or the hell we living in. And we just waiting for our judgment. Because one day, the Lord is going to make a decision on us. But we got to understand who we are. We got to know what the Most High is saying. And the only way to do it is to read this Bible. The only way to do it is to find out what the Most High is saying to you. He's telling you who you are. But you got to make the corruptible incorruptible. You got to change. We got to fix the angels in the ghetto. And once we fix the angels in the ghetto, guess what the ghetto become? Heaven. Because right now it's what?
Hell.
It's hell. Because that's what the angels were cast to. Because we sinned. But if we overcome sin, if we overcome death, then we can make this ghetto heaven. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
That's what this is all about. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 5. And spare not the old world.
Spare not the old world. Break it down, Abad.
This is the world before the flood.
Yeah, but it's remember, it's always twofold. There's always two ways to look at what you're reading. It's what's on the paper and then it's spiritually. Right? Yes, we're talking about before the flood. Technically.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
And also, he spared not the old man.
Yeah, it's saying spared not the world, the old world. Right? It was a brother, I think it was Samuel. Was it Samuel or was it Eli? Who didn't? Somebody was sent to kill Amalek and they didn't. They left.
I think so.
Saul, that's what it was. Saul was supposed to kill that Amalek, the last Amalek, and he didn't. He spared the old world. He let that demon survive. And what happened, that demon came back literally to hunt him. Literally. When you kill that old man, he all gotta go. All the world gotta go. You gotta get rid of all of that so you can change. So now you can be incorruptible because he left that one piece, and that one little piece became a giant problem. Spare not the old world. Don't spare anything in the world. Don't save nothing from who you were. I don't even know the nigga I was. I try every day to get rid of that nigga. Every day, I try to be as humble as I can be because I was an asshole back in the day. I was the worst type of asshole. I try to get rid of that nigga because hopefully I can be somebody better. I can achieve something better because that nigga wasn't getting nothing done. So you push him away every day. That thorn that's in your side, you try to get rid of that thorn every day. You push him away and you spare not the old world, spare not the old man. All the people that's in the world, look, you're going to have to tell them the truth. You know what I mean? Like, yo, that bacon sandwich, that joint is unlawful. Oh, you eating a bacon sausage ham sandwich? Oh, pigs is disgusting, right? Pigs is nasty as hell. Whole time you joking, but you teaching him the truth because you can't spare him because he gonna go home and thinking that pig sandwich is cool. He was just with an angel with the Most High. You supposed to tell him the truth. You dig what I'm saying? Like, listen, I don't know if you know, but I wouldn't eat that pig sandwich if I was you. Them joints could be having worms in them. You're gonna get a worm in your brain. It's gonna come out your eye, and you ain't gonna be able to see one day. I be saying the wildest. Hey, bro, he said he was like, oh man, I be saying some crazy stuff. Like, you know what I mean? But you get the point. You get the point. You know what I'm saying? You gotta teach them because if you don't teach them, no one will. They'll never learn the truth. And in that day, that twinkling of an eye never comes. Never comes. Keep going.
Yes, sir. But save Noah, the eighth person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
Why did it call Noah a preacher of righteousness? Give me he called Noah perfect and upright, meaning he was a just man, meaning he eschewed evil and he stood for the Most High, right? So Noah taught his children who they were. He taught them about the Most High. He taught them the scriptures about the law and all of that. That's why he called him perfect. Go ahead, where you was at?
Yes, sir. Bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Verse 6.
Now, the flood came to who?
The world of the ungodly.
Now, Noah was a part of it. True. He was a part of it. He saw it, but the flood wasn't for him. The flood was to purify the world. So when we going through things, you might be an angel and you might see the hell, but the hell ain't for you because you're going to rise above it. And when the Lord come to destroy this whole planet, you're going to be somewhere else. You're going to be in a chariot above the hell, above the waters, above whatever the Most High doing below you. You're going to rise right above it. He's going to put you in something else. You're going to be there with your brothers and your sons and your sisters and your wives. And you're going to be there. And then when it's over, you're going to come back and do what? Be fruitful and multiply and populate the earth. And hopefully this time we don't get it wrong again. Because we came down and Noah was dealing with something. Noah had to see his mom die. And his brother died. His dad died. And he saw everybody he loved get washed away underneath that boat. Everybody. And so when Noah came down off that boat, he was going through something. He was going through a lot. And what did he do? He drunk. Like most of us do. Proverbs 31:6. Give him poverty. Give him a drink when he's in poverty. Let him forget his misery and his poverty, whatever it is. If you have your heart, he drunk, man. And when he did that, he went too far. And now we made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? And the whole thing coming with Shem and all of that. It was just a mess after that. But Lord willing, we're going to get it right this time. Because we sinned before. And that sin continued through Noah. It was supposed to be clean, washed away. Then the Lord did it again. He split the whole kingdom in two. Split the kingdom. Boom. We would think you would get it together then, right? Nah. He tried to take the sin away and put it over there, but we acquired it somehow, some way anyway. Right? So now we got to live in our hell. Got to deal with our judgment. Anything else on that? What you got on that? What else you got on that?
Yes, sir. Khan, in turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
Well, son Christ, you got that, right? Give me Judges 1, Jude 1 and 6.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Jude.
This is yours. It's for you.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Jude.
So, all right. So if that's the case, then you break it down. All right.
This is the book of Jude, chapter 1 and verse 6.
What?
And the angels which kept not their first estate, but left their own habitation, he have reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Break it down up.
Okay, the angels
start
which
from the top.
yes.
Read it first. I got you. I'll read it for you. And the angels was kept not their first estate.
So okay, we left our first estate. So we had Adam had the garden.
What is an estate?
Your property, your territory, your position.
Keep going.
Your like the things that the domain that you rule.
No, it's more than that.
More.
It's more than that. Estate. Think like all of this becomes part of your estate. All of that becomes part of your estate. And then so an estate is more like in, yes, and what happens with property when someone dies, which is called an estate is an inheritance. So we left our first inheritance, what the Lord gave us, what your forefathers gave you, right? We left that. We just walked away from all of our inheritance. That house that we had, like you were talking about, that land that we had, we walked away from it. Them scriptures we had, we walked away from it. Them duties we had, we walked away from it. Everything that was ours, walked away from it. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Come. But left their own habitation. He have reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Break it down.
Yes. So we as you were saying, we left our own habitation for sin, for wickedness, for sleeping with whores, for eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, for being wicked. And then,
don't forget about the tuna. Jesus Christ.
Tuna.
Nigga, I seen a nigga walk out of here. He said, don't eat that tuna fish too. Nigga said, what? We can't have tuna. Tuna, don't forget that tuna fish. Jesus Christ. Go ahead.
Right. He have reserved an everlasting change under darkness.
I need you to keep breaking it down.
Yeah. So the part where it says he have reserved an everlasting change.
No, go back up.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, we left our own habitation. We gave up everything that the Most High gave us for nothing, for vanity, for idols that can't help us, that Christian cross, the Muslim, for that cobblestone.
Right. We gave up everything. We gave up Christ.
Yeah, we gave up Christ.
We gave Christ up. We said, take him. Give us the criminal. We'll take the criminal. You take him. We gave up the Most High. We gave up the Ark of the Covenant. Just like when Joseph was buying all the land from the Egyptians, they gave it away. Gave it away. We gave up everything just like them. Just gave it away because we was poor. We was hungry. We was hungry like Christ was 40 days and 40 nights. And when the tempter came, we lost. We wasn't able to defeat Satan, defeat the temptation. We gave it away. We gave up our habitation. We gave up our what's the word I'm looking for? Heritage. You know what I'm saying? We gave up everything that was ours. We gave it away. Even the shield lost its honor. Gave it all away. Go ahead.
He have reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto the judgment of the great day.
Yeah, that when that day come, when the Most High send Christ back, that day of judgment is reserved. Oh, Salakia. Go ahead.
Verse 7. Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. Verse 8.
Well, you breaking it down or no?
Oh, yeah. So he have reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto the judgment of the great day. So we're blinded to the truth. We're blinded to what we're supposed to do. And those chains is stopping us from climbing out of the position that we're in until Christ returns. So, and then
Salakia, say that one more time.
yes, so he have reserved an everlasting change under darkness unto judgment of the great day.
Go ahead.
So that's like, so those chains is like stopping us from getting out of the position that we're in.
Exactly.
Of that low state that we're in.
Exactly. Remember when you read Revelations, all of this starts to make sense. Right. Because when you like Revelations, what they call it, the book of damn, I heard it recently. The book of the what's the word that they be saying? Like, damn, like when the world gonna end, the book of the apocalypse or something like that. I think that's what they call it, the book of the apocalypse. Right, or something like that. I mean, but when you read Revelations, it all makes sense because John is showing the angels and the demons and the devils and all the spiritual warfare that's going on. He's giving us an example. You know what I'm saying? So these chains that's around the angels, Christ loosened them chains. Start to break the seals. The seal that Daniel put on the Bible gets broken. You know what I'm saying? And you see from the four winds, you see, you might be drawn, but you see from the four winds, you see the different horsemen from the four rivers and the four, you know what I'm saying, the four everything. You know what I'm saying? The four horsemen all from the four corners. You know what I'm saying? It all start to come together in Revelation. So even in Zephaniah, when they talk about, you know what I'm saying, the four horsemen or the horsemen and the chariots, you know what I'm saying? It all start to make sense. You know what I mean? So the angels are bound. We chained up because of our sin. You know what I'm saying? Waiting on that day of judgment. And when that day comes, remember he said in the twinkle of an eye, the the corruptible will be made incorruptible. But how does that happen? It happens by you going to camp. It happens by you teaching class. It happens by you telling the people in the world who they are every day. In one day, it all can change. Right? It all can make sense. Somebody might come on the internet or the TV or whatever one day, like, oh, the black people is Israelites. And then when they say it, they're like, oh, they was right. And then it was 1,000 people in the school tomorrow. You dig what I'm saying? But they got to hear you first. And then some rapper confirms it. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Even as Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities about them in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth for an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire. So
you breaking that down too?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yes, sir. So yes, we even at Sodom and Gomorrah, that's what's going to happen to us if we be wicked. Sodom and Gomorrah and the cities round about them, they gave themselves to fornication, strange flesh, and they suffered the vengeance of eternal fire from the Most High.
Sodom and Gomorrah is like two of like, I don't forget, it's like 7 cities, something like that. It was a bunch of cities. Think like Miami. You know, Miami got Fort Lauderdale, Miami, all them little cities down there. Palm Beach is a bunch of little cities, all in one string. That's how Sodom and Gomorrah was. Sodom and Gomorrah was some 2 cities of a string of cities. You know what I'm saying? So that's why he said the cities around about them in like manner, all of them cities got destroyed because what they were doing was, what's fornication mean?
Unlawful sex.
Unlawful sex. So they was having sex with God knows what, doing God knows what. And the Lord saw how wicked it could become and how the people around about it were drawn to the sin. And so now people went there to sin. And so the Lord destroyed it. He said, hell no, this gotta go. And then the people that still look back, like his wife, she was destroyed because she still wanted to sin even after the Lord took it away from her. Lot didn't look back. The angels came to save him out of the city. Abraham had to plead with the angels, like, yo, if it's 10 people, if it's 2 people, if it's 1 people, please let him go. He pleading with the angels. And they came and said, you know what? I got you. And it just happened to be a few people, which was Lot in them. You follow me? So go ahead.
Verse 8. Likewise, also those filthy.
Y'all got questions, man? Put them in the chat. Whoever's in the class. Shout out to the 1 or 2 viewers. Go ahead.
Likewise, also these filthy dreamers defile the flesh, despise dominion, and speak evil of dignitary.
The dreamers, you know them, Martin Luther King and them. You know what I mean? The dreamers are the people that dream dreams, prophesy lies in my name. That's who the dreamers are. The dreamers are the prophets of lies. You know what I'm saying? They want to prophesy lies in the name of the Most High and defile the flesh. They want to defile the people. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 9. Yet Michael, the archangel,
the highest angel, go ahead.
When contending with the devil,
with Esau and Satan, go ahead.
He disputed about the body of Moses.
Now, you want to get into this? Yeah. You sure? Go ahead.
Durst not bring against him a railing accusation, but said, the Lord rebuked thee.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. But these speak evil of those things which they know not.
What's going on here?
Yes, sir. So it's basically saying that even Michael himself, the archangel, doesn't speak rashly or boldly against Satan in a demeaning way that it shows that we should watch our mouth. Basically, we should watch our mouth.
Yes, because we should follow the order. We got out of line, which is why he even got to check us. Which is why Michael even got to check us. Because we left our first estate. We left that alone. We don't even know the truth anymore. And so now we got to deal with all the corrections. Michael the archangel dealing with Esau and the devil. Because that's who we are today. Go ahead.
Verse 10. But these speak evil of those things which they know not.
Go ahead.
But what they know naturally.
Naturally is like your nature. It's in your nature. That's what we just know. We know what Esau teaches us. We know about what we grew up in. But like he said earlier, we don't know about the Most High in Christ. We don't know about the scriptures. We don't know where Moses should be. This is Jude. You know what I mean? We don't know how Moses sinned. You dig what I'm saying? We don't know how he went against the Most High. What?
Yes, sir. as brute beasts in those things, they corrupt themselves.
Yeah, you get the point. Drop that. Give me Psalms 103 and 20.
This is the book of Psalms. Chapter 103.
We left our estate and we gave it to Esau. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, the 103 and verse 20. Bless the Lord, ye his angels.
Mm-hmm.
That
What does ye mean? You are. What do ye say? Bless the Lord, ye his angels. Go ahead.
That excel in strength,
Mm-hmm.
that do his commandments, hearkening unto the voice of his word.
Now, okay, break it down, Abad.
Bless the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
We always say this, how shy to give the praise to the Most High Christ.
Mm-hmm.
That's filthy rag.
Now, why did it say earlier that we were in the chains? I don't know if it was the chains part yet, but why did it say earlier that we were destroyed? For two reasons.
We left the estate. We left the inheritance.
Before then, we don't know the scriptures and we don't know the Most High. So what we weren't saying was bless the Lord. What we wasn't saying was Barakatah Yahweh Yahushua. What we wasn't saying was the water for the men above me and brothers like yourself. The water that I found is truth. Most High in Christ. That's what we wasn't saying. Which is why we destroyed, why we in chains. But you were his angels when you say, bless ye the Lord. Blessed be the Most High. Go ahead.
All ye his angels,
Mm-hmm.
that excel in strength,
Mm-hmm.
and do his commandments.
Now, why do you excel in strength? Is because you do the commandments of the Most High. You get stronger because you don't eat pork. You get stronger because you're not eating shrimp and lobster. You're going to get stronger because you're doing what the men above you tell you to do. You getting counsel. You talking to the men like, yo, Salakia, da-da-da-da, and you get counsel from the men of the Lord, and they school you in the way to go. Well, other than that, you're going to be outside talking to the same people that Rob Bomb was talking to. Seeking counsel from the young men outside, from the drug dealers, from the gangbangers. You know what I'm saying? From the robbers and the murderers. That's who you seeking counsel from out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but yo, you think I should they're like, nah, fuck that. Da, 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 da. Now you talking to kids. You ain't got no wise counsel. You don't excel in strength because you're around fools. You're around foolish men who have no idea what life is about. You excel in strength when you do his commandments, which is seek counsel. You know what I'm saying? Talk to the men above you. Or even I got another one better for you. You got a problem with a brother. Go to him and him alone. That's how you save your life. That's how you excel in strength. And then you gain a brother. Go ahead.
Hearkening unto the voice of his word.
That's what we haven't done. We haven't listened to the voice of the Most High in his words. We didn't know the scriptures. But today Abba does. Today Knock does. Today Yediah does, and Marad does, and the Hawabah does. We know the scriptures of the Most High, which is why the angels can be in the ghetto, but are not of the ghetto. We're not subject to the ghetto. We're not caught up in the tyranny of the ghetto. We come here and hang out. They might shoot the block up, but guess where we at? We in class. We with the brothers. You know what I'm saying? We going to do something else. We in the work. They gonna kill themselves. But one day they gonna be like, yo, that brother was saying, yo, we should probably go down there to see what he's talking about. Most High in Christ. But
Yes, sir. Verse 21. Bless ye the Lord, all ye his hosts, ye ministers of his.
Minister meaning what?
His workers.
Yeah, his workers, teachers. Go ahead.
That do his pleasure.
What's the Lord's pleasure? The Lord's pleasure is blessing the Most High, talking about who you are, spreading this truth, doing the work, putting pictures up. You know what I mean? Mopping the floor, cleaning the toilet, making sure we get to camp. The brothers eat after camp. You know what I'm saying? Paying the bills in here. That's the Lord's pleasure. Making sure these seats is full. You know what I mean? Printing out them flyers. That's the Most High's pleasure. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Bless the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
all his works in all places of his dominion.
Mm-hmm.
Bless the Lord, O my soul.
All right, drop that. Give me Isaiah 14 and 12.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
What does that mean?
Yes, it's saying that Lucifer, this person Lucifer, is fallen from a high position.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, we know that Lucifer the man, of course.
There you go.
And he's in rulership, but now he's fallen. Like he don't run. He's not running things anymore.
Mm-hmm. So if he was up, where are we?
We were down.
And when he falls, where are we?
We going up.
But I bet you it's going to be somebody who follows Lucifer into hell. Just like they wanted to follow Sodom and Gomorrah into hell. We wanted to follow Pharaoh into hell. We wanted to follow Alexander the Greek into hell and continue his Greek philosophy. We wanted to follow Helidorus, what's his name? The Romans into hell. So when the day comes that Lucifer falls down from heaven, we got to know that it's our time to rise above him. That's important. You know what I mean? Because when that day comes, the incorruptible or the corruptible should be incorruptible. Or else it's going to be another cycle. It's going to be no different than it was before. The angels can't fall into hell again. The angels got to rise above the bull. Keep going.
Son of the morning,
Mm-hmm.
how art thou cut down to the ground,
Mm-hmm.
which didst weaken the nation?
Go ahead.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God.
Mm-hmm.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Verse 14. I will send.
Give me Ecclesiasticus 39 and 31. From the Apocrypha.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment,
Mm-hmm.
and they shall be ready upon earth
Mm-hmm.
when need is, and when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
Who are they?
Yes, sir. Us.
Right. And we rejoice in what?
In his commandment.
Meaning what? What does rejoice mean?
Yeah. We're happy.
We're happy. We're going to be happy to follow the commandments. Think we happy to follow his commandments today? You think we happy to follow his commandments today as a whole? All Israel. Do we rejoice in the commandments of the Most High today?
No.
Not at all. Not at all. But one day we will. One day we're going to be happy for the Most High giving us commandments, making us different, holy, separate. We're gonna be happy that the Most High gave us a covenant and He made us different, and we're gonna see the difference. And we're gonna rule the earth just like Solomon did. One day we're gonna see how important it is. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And they shall be ready upon earth.
What does that mean? Abad? Are the angels on earth?
Yes, sir.
They are. They are, right?
Right.
The angels ain't flying around in diapers, are they? Angels ain't flying around with you know, how Esau put it. It ain't your grandma, is it? It ain't your auntie, is it? You know what I mean? Angels are something totally different. Angels are where?
Yes, sir. Kawaka, upon earth.
Go ahead.
When need is,
Mm-hmm.
and when their time is come.
That's where angels at. Angels are ready on the earth when need is and when the time has come. When the Lord needs something sent to you, the Lord gonna send an angel. You know what angel means in Hebrew? What's the word for angel in Hebrew?
Yes, sir. Malak. Yeah.
Malakia, which means what?
Messenger.
Messenger. So the Lord's angels are his what?
Messenger.
There you go. They should be ready when the time is what you say? Read it again.
They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is, and when their time is come.
And when their time has come, they're gonna be ready. Most of them like, all right, it's time to go right now. And they're gonna be ready. Go ahead.
They shall not transgress his word.
Meaning what? They ain't gonna turn back. They're not gonna curr. I think it was in Jude chapter 2 or Joel, one of them. It said they don't break their ranks. You know what I mean?
Right.
We shall not transgress his word, meaning go against what the Most High said. The Most High said don't eat pork. We like, all right, we ain't eating pork. It's done. That's the angels of the Most High. We're gonna be happy for the commandments. We're gonna be happy that He gave us this word, and we gonna happily keep the commandments. We never gonna break this law. But today, that's not Israel. Israel don't live like that today. Today, Israel need brothers like you, Abad. Need brothers like the brothers in the UPK to teach them who we are. What? Matter of fact, give me hold on. Give me let me sing willfully. What's that one?
You always use
Oh, I'm not good with technology.
it. Hebrews, sir.
Yeah.
10 and 26.
10 and 26, what?
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 26.
Mm-hmm. This is us today. Like we read about brothers, we read about angels that's ready for the Most High. And whenever He say do it, we do it. We glad that we get these orders. We glad that we can clean the toilets and stand strong for the Most High when the war is on. You know what I'm saying? We glad we can take small orders, large orders. That's us. We glad. But we the Lord's angels today. This is who He was in the world, and this is who they are still out there. Go ahead.
This book of Hebrews, 10 and verse 26. For if we sin willfully, after that we have received the knowledge of the truth, there remaineth no more sacrifice for sin.
Look, man, you just looking for punishment from the Most High at that point. You know what I'm saying? Somebody tell you you're an Israelite, and then you go become a Christian. Somebody tell you you're an Israelite, and you know, become a Islam, or you start going to church more. At that point, you know, you just asking for it from the Most High. Go ahead.
Verse 27. But a certain fearful looking for of judgment and fiery indignation, which shall devour the adversary.
It's like Christ died for nothing at that point. It's like It's like the brother gave everything up, his life. You know what I'm saying? Everything that he had on the tables. I mean, it's like your brother going to jail for you, and you just spit in his face. That's what it's like to sin willfully. However, angels of the Most High call, they happy for the commandments. Sin is breaking the law. We happy about these commandments. Go back to Ecclesiasticus 39 and 20. What was we at? 28.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 28.
Mm-hmm.
There be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Mm-hmm.
which in their fury lay on sore stroke.
The spirits created for vengeance. And when those spirits come, they be like Katrina. Remember the scripture says angels in the hurricanes. It's angels in the weather. I think that's in Psalms somewhere. It's angels in the weather. You know what I'm saying? When them spirits come, they gonna lay sore strokes on you. They gonna make sure you feel the wrath of the Most High. Go ahead.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force
Mm-hmm.
and appease the wrath of him that made.
They appease the Most High in his wrath. They carry out the order, and they make the Lord happy with the wrath that they bring on you. Hurricane Katrina was absolutely an angel of the Most High. You read that in the scriptures, right? Yeah, the angel in the whirlwind. You read that? Second. Keep going though.
Yes, sir. Verse 29. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 30.
Hold on.
T-
Give me give a good one. Oh, hold on. Give a good one. Psalms 147 and 15.
This is the book of Psalms, the 147, verse 15.
Mm-hmm.
He sendeth forth his commandment upon the earth.
Mm-hmm. That's he gives it to the angel, and the angel go carry out his wrath. Go ahead.
His word runneth very swift.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 16. He giveth snow like wool.
So he send out his commandment, and his word moves swiftly, and then here come the snow like wool. Go ahead.
He scattereth the hoarfrost like ashes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Verse 17. He casteth forth his ice like morsel.
Mm-hmm.
Who can stand before his cold?
The cold, that's the Most High can make it brick outside. Keep going.
Verse 18. He sendeth out his word and melteth them.
He make the ice, he make the cold, he make the snow, and then he send forth the word, and then the heat come and melt it. Go ahead.
He causeth his wind to blow and the waters flow.
Now, the Most High is in control of the wind and the waters, the ice and the snow. The Most High is in control of the weather. Give me Job 37 and 1 real quick.
This is the book of Job, chapter 37 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
At this also my heart trembleth
Mm-hmm.
and is moved out of place.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2. Hear attentively the noise of his voice and the sound that goeth out of his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 3. He directed it under the whole heaven, and his lightning unto the ends of the earth.
Go ahead.
Verse 4. After it a voice roareth. He thundereth with the voice of his excellency, and he will not stay them when his voice is heard.
They will not stay when his voice is heard. Go ahead.
Verse 5. God thundereth marvelously with his voice.
Mm-hmm.
Great things doeth he which we cannot comprehend.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. For he said to the snow, be thou on the earth,
Mm-hmm.
likewise to the small rain, and to the great rain of his strength.
Most High controls the rain. He controls the snow and the rain. He can a small wind in Africa turns into a hurricane in New Orleans. A little gust of wind turned into a tornado in Mississippi. Keep going.
Verse 7. He sealeth up the hand of every man, that all men may know his work.
The Lord, it ain't the work of no man. It ain't like Abad did it. That's the Most High's work. Go ahead.
Verse 8. Then the beasts go into the dens and remain in their places.
Everything hides when the Most High comes out. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Out of the south cometh the whirlwind,
Mm-hmm.
and cold out of the north.
Go ahead.
Verse 10. By the breath of God frost is given,
Mm-hmm.
and the breath of the waters is straightened.
It's made like this. The breath of the waters is straightened. Right? Go ahead.
Verse 11. Also by watering he wearieth the thick cloud.
Mm-hmm.
He scattereth his bright cloud.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 12. And it is turned round about by his counsel.
Meaning what? The Most High is in control of all this weather. You know what I'm saying? He making the earth move. He making the clouds move, and they move over and make way for the sun, or the heavy cloud drop rain, or he make straight water like tornadoes and hurricanes. And, you know what I'm saying? He'll pick up the Gulf of Mexico and drop it on Florida. Good night. You know what I'm saying? More just so you get the point. Jeremiah 23:19.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23, and verse 19.
What?
Behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury.
It's the one you was talking about?
Um,
All right, go ahead.
I'm not sure.
Mm.
I just remember.
Remember the whirlwind.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Even a grievous whirlwind.
Mm-hmm.
It shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked.
You get it. That's the one we was talking about earlier. Like, where was we at? Ecclesiasticus 38.
Yes, sir.
I'll go back there real quick. We got like 5 minutes.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 38, and verse
20.
26. No. You said 38 or 39?
39. Yeah, because this ain't it.
Okay. This book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, and verse. We want to start at verse 30. Verse 30, 29.
Yeah, go to 31.
31.
Yeah.
This book of Ecclesiasticus, 39 and verse 31. They shall rejoice in his commandment,
Mm-hmm.
and they shall be ready upon earth.
You get it. I mean, all right. So, with that being said, your question was at the beginning. Ask your question again.
Yes, sir.
What was the title? The title question.
Yes, sir. Presently, in today's time, who are the angels, who are the devils, and who wins in the end?
Now, so you get it. The angels in today's time are us, right? As we obviously said, we are the angels, right? In today's time, that's who the angels are. And you ask, who are the devils, right?
Right.
The devils are in control of a place we call hell, right? And because the angels didn't listen to the Most High, they lost their estate. And now they live in the estate of the devil, which is what we call hell, because the devil is running this place. Right. So the angels' only way out of hell is to find out who the Most High is, who they are. And they can only do that by reading the scriptures and listening to the Most High. But the more we listen to the devil, the deeper we get into hell. And one day, the Most High will pluck his men out of hell, pluck his angels out of hell. But that day won't come unless we know who the devil is and we understand who Lucifer is. And then he'll fall from heaven inside of his hell, and we'll rise up in our heaven out of his head. Yeah, out of his head. Right? So who wins in the end? The winner is determined by who practiced the hardest, who did the most work. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your work in. You can't do anything without working for it. I just seen the other day, the NBA Finals is on. They asked the young boy on the OKC, he balling number 2, right? He like, yo, it's just all the repetitions I did, the days in and days out of practice. He's right. That's why he's winning, because he worked for it. You can't get anything if you don't work for it. So we in this class every day. We in this class more than the light switches. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies in this class, forget about it. He's working, because one day the Lord will start plucking us out of this hell. And it'll be thanks to our body and men like him. You know what I mean? For all the work that they put in, all the time and effort that they put in, the Lord see it. So in the end, a brother like you will be the reason that we win. Right? But a brother like Jay-Z will be the reason that we lose. Somebody like Megan Thee Stallion will be the reason that we lose and Esau wins. So there's no telling who wins this game. There's no telling who wins at the end. Only way to find out is to see who worked the hardest. All right. Any other questions? Most on Christ, did you get your answer?
Yes, sir.
Most on Christ. All right. Yo, Lord Christ. Let me hit you back at the class. All right, Lord Christ. All right, so with that being said, we're gonna pass the class off. The preaching officer, prophet of the Most High, Bahaya. Most High Christ.
Okay. I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We are the Israelite School of Leaders Practical Knowledge on 1 Western 25th Street, Home, New York, under command of YAHANNA. Group of new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they are often for 6 months. They are specifically so we will only their head shadow for the reward that each of the teacher already. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must commission the head to speak to a brother. Another 6 months, the brother and sister report each other. At the 6 month period, the brother and sister commission the head to marry. Which is a command. Number 18:21. The market 10% of every penny in the increase will give you signature for each one. Free will offer for please not mention what some of you like.
Or whatever size bottle.
Or whatever size bottle. Upcoming closing convocations is the Feast of First Fruit starts after the 7th, unleavened bread, sundown. This year will be Sunday, April 2.
No, 50 days.
Yeah. I'm just reading the whole thing. This year it starts after Sunday, April 12th, 2026. Count 50 days, celebrate the 50th day, which is Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Start before sundown. So again, we count 50 days, and we can celebrate the 50th day. And it'll be Sunday, May 31st, 2026. Starts before sundown. Found in Leviticus chapter 3, verse 10 to 22. Demand Akim and Aquakim, chapter 1, more hallway. Anybody wants to be a trooper, it's cool. I'm glad. Booth, Church, Amen, Scott. With that, class, the module will be the same. Sorry, will come off them and turn face to east. We're going to do the prayers. Is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew? Abanawa.
Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, Hayah,
I.S.U.P.K,
Shimka, Yahweh, Lalakaka, Saba'ah, Ratazayaka, Hayah, I.S.U.P.K, Ba'aratazah, Kawal, Hayah, Bashamayim, Nathalanau, Lakam, Ka, Yawum, Basalak now, Kabawaf now, Kasalak now, Kabawafia now, Walaya, Tabiyai now, Badasai one, Abo, Hawashai now, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wa'atapara, La'awalamyam, our mother in English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Baba Kasha, Nathalanawa, Haka, Haka, Larpa'a, Ka Makala, Waka Madawa, Haka, La Tahor, Hapatazariah, Haka, La Hakian, Hamathian, Haka, Arakawaf, Hatama Ali, Wagarashan, Bashim Yahushua. The word I'm in English. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power, the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits, to cast them out. In the name of Yahushua, thank you. So be it.
It's the blessed Israel Hebrew. Yahweh
Shem Yahushua.
Barak
Lanawa, YAHANNA, Wahabiyah Saporian, Bashim Yahushua, the water I'm in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, bless us in Israel, in the school, in the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
And finally, I.S.U.P.K partial blessing in the Hebrew.
Barakatah Yahweh, Yahushua, Mayaka Allah, Walahayim. Tazabayaf, Alawat Yahanna, Ha Alawat Ha Suranya, Ha Patazayan, Ha Kayayan, Waha Wafian, Yahabashim Yahushua. What I'm on. All right, in English. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushua. And Michael. And the angels. Commander General Yahanna. The generals. The captains. The officers. The troopers. The young men. And the sisters. Yeah, and Howard. And the name of Yahushua. Thank you always. So be it.
So be it. Sorry, we turn. The shopping to sisters we seated. And Israel, we want to go to Israel. What?
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Brakatah.
At the top, we say it down, sorry. Take it to the Imam Shabbat, the head bar, cover, you keep it, everybody together, your right hand clap to your left. We salute you, salute back. Man of Israel, don't give the system, okay, salute, man of Israel. Imam Shabbat, Shabbat, what?
Yahweh Shabbat, Ladba Shem Yahushua.
At the top, we say it down, that's good. Great.